Good. Okay, now last time, put one hand forward, one hand back. We're scooting even further in. Okay, sorry, there's like ticking noise behind the wall. Okay, go ahead and reach down.
Good. I'm glad to see the one on the couch is participating now.
Go ahead and cross. You guys can go side to side on the stretch. You can go up and down. Okay, now take opposite hand reach. And other hand goes by. Good. You can trap your head on this one, guys. Trap your head. And switch. Good. And time. Okay, everyone, go ahead and get, I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Go ahead and get into a cobra stretch. So you're reaching up, you're stretching out your abs right now. And if you guys take a deep breath in, you'll feel it tightening, which feels nice. And then you breathe out. And now you guys are all going to go back. And make sure you're really reaching, guys, lengthening your arms. And I'm going to move to the side so you can see me. So you guys are going to get on your toes, and you're going to get in a little bit of a downward dog position. Okay, now you guys are going to take one leg. One leg. You're going to reach it all the way up to where your hand is. And you're going to take the hand that's closest to the knee, okay, which right now mine is my right hand, and you're going to reach up to the sky. Make sure you're breathing. Like I said, we're doing a little bit of yoga just for fun.
You have to turn this on every time.
Go ahead and put that hand down. Go back into downward dog. Take the other foot, bring it up. Now you're twisting your body. Remember, guys, it's the hand that's closest to your bent knee right now, and reach all the way up to the sky. Go for a few more seconds. And put your hand back down. Bring your foot back. Make sure you're back in downward dog. Now we're going to reverse it back to where we started, so go ahead and put your knees down. Stretch, just like a cat would do. Good. And then the last one, we're going back to the first one, and we're going into a cobra stretch, so go ahead and reach forward. Good. Okay, go ahead and stand up. That was just a little teeny bit of yoga that I wanted to do. We're going to get started with harang now. Now remember, guys, direction is probably one of the hardest things to do on camera. So if you start towards the camera, then you need to end towards the camera. And everyone should be, obviously, starting towards the camera unless you're being weird and you're facing your back. Another thing, guys, if I turn around during the form, so if I'm doing a move and I'll turn, okay, and my back is now facing the camera, that means so should yours. Okay, so make sure your front is the camera right now that you're staring at me on the screen. And that the back is obviously behind you, okay? Don't get confused with direction. Okay, we're going to go move by move through the entire form first. So stay focused, okay? You should still have power and intensity during a move by move breakdown. Okay, prepare for harang. Harang, ma'am. Good. And aim with your right hand. And drop. Aya! Make sure this is a little bit more out, guys. It's not to the side, it's out. Almost like you're trying to give someone a high five, but you're not too sure. Okay? Now right hand goes first. Punch, punch. Chamber down. Shifting with your left leg. My bad, this is my right. Your right leg. Square block. Top hand chop. Aim. And punch. Now put your feet together. And do your little rainbow. It's not called a rainbow, guys. It's actually called a crest. But hey, aim. Now, this part, for some reason, you guys all lose your stances on this next move. You guys do not swing your shoulders forward. Okay, you have to still get in your front stance. Okay, so step. You're stepping towards the side, kind of, and punch. Good. And chamber for your down block towards the front. Down block. Aim. Punch. Now you're grabbing your hand and you're taking your left leg and bringing it all the way next to your right. Good. Aim. Good. Side kick. Land. Chop. And this is a back stance. Now, fun fact, guys, it actually used to be a horse stance, and we changed it. So back stance, just like Mr. Ogle is doing. Aim. Step forward. Punch 1. And step forward. Punch 2. Aya! Good, and I just got punched by Jenna. Okay, now next move, we're going to keep going move by move. Okay, take your hands up, pseudo chamber, turn, and pseudo. Now, my back is facing the camera, so that means so should yours. And step forward, spear. We're still going in the same direction. Okay, now you guys are turning towards your left leg and pseudo. So you should be back facing the camera. Back leg ground kick 1, back leg ground kick 2, and land pseudo. Good. Okay, now chamber for your down block, and turn towards the back, down block. Now, you guys, this is left hand and left foot in front. Left hand and left foot. Okay, now from right here, really listen to the words I'm saying, guys, because you can't really see me that much since I'm turned around. You guys are going to aim with your left. You're shifting with your right, so your right foot should still be forward. You're doing a back stance and short punch. Remember, we're short punching with our back hand. That's what makes it a short punch. And step forward. We're going to do it again 2, and do it again 3. Now we're back with our left leg forward. We're going to redo our front stance. So widen your feet and do your X block. Now your right hand is on top on this X block. Okay? Now you're going to take your right foot. You're going to take a big step forward. Twist your hips towards the camera and elbow or double elbow. Okay, now swing your feet all the way around. This is my right foot swinging. Round kick cover 1. Round kick cover 2. And pseudo 1. And pseudo 2. Aya! Good. Okay, and go ahead, reset. Okay, guys, so now we're going to break down the form only to the halfway point, the first half. And then we're going to do it full speed. And then we're going to be breaking down the second half and then doing the move or the whole form 2 times in a row. So we are highly being repetitive with this form. So again, stay focused. Hey, prepare for harang. Breaking down of the first half. And aim. And step out. Aya. Okay, right hand goes first. Punch, punch. Shift with your right foot. Square block. Top hand chop. Aim. Punch. Now right foot. My right foot goes all the way back. Do your press. Aim. And step forward. Punch. Good. Now towards the front. Chamber with your left hand. Left down block with my left front stance. Now aim. Step forward. Punch. Grab your hand. Left foot meets up with the right foot. Aim. Side kick. Land. Chop. Step forward. 1. And step forward 2. Aya. Okay, now we're going to repeat what we just did in full speed or regular speed. And then we're going to break down the last half. So we're slowly building it up to do the whole thing now. Okay, so reset. Only to the halfway point, what we just did, regular speed. Okay, and prepare for harang. Okay, and go. Aya. Good. Now, if you guys went slower than me, that's perfectly okay. If you guys went faster than me, that's not okay. Okay, that was a steady pace that I was just going at. If you finished before me, don't do it. Okay, now you guys are going to freeze where you're at. So that's right foot forward and right hand out. Okay, now chamber for your pseudo onto your right side. Turn with your back leg and land. Your left foot should be in front. Now go ahead, step forward, spear. Good. Now this is just a real slight turn. We're just opening up our bodies a little bit more towards the left side. So don't do the full spin, guys, then you're going to be on the wrong leg. Okay, back leg round kick 1, back leg round kick 2, and pseudo. Good. Now chamber. Left hand and left foot are going to be going out to the back. And go. Left with left, guys. Okay, now aim. And do your back punch. Now remember, you're shifting your feet right now. Left foot is still in front in your back stance. Or now it is a back stance. Step forward 2. Step forward 3. And then you're going to reshift your feet back into the front stance. So that should be your left foot again. Okay, now you're going to take a big step forward. Twist your hips. So left foot should be in front. Double elbow. Bring your feet together. And 1, 2. Good. Chamber. Now you guys go towards this side first. So you did the round kick covers on. I just did them on this side. So go towards this side first. And then the other side. Aya. Good. Okay, go ahead and reset. Okay. Now we're going to do the halfway point at full speed or regular speed. So go ahead and have your right foot forward, right hand out. We're doing just the second half now. And let me scoot back. And go. Good. You guys, on your pseudo, make sure that your hands are nice and tight together. You're not pseudoing like this, okay, with flimsy hands, or you're not doing this thing. Okay, thumbs are tucked, fingers are like glued together. Good. And then I always get questions about this. I always do. When you're doing your pseudo, guys, if I'm doing the pseudo facing the camera, you guys aren't doing a chop like this. It shouldn't be straight on. You're not giving someone a high five. Okay, it's right in between. Okay, so about right there. Bam. So in between a high five and a chop, right there. Okay, that should be where your pseudo is. And tuck your thumbs, guys, tuck your thumbs. Okay, go ahead and reset. Okay, now we're going to combine both halves and do the entire form all the way through. Okay, go ahead and find a good spot. Prepare for harang. Okay, and begin. Aya. Aya. Good, and then keep going. Good. Okay, reset. Okay, now we're completely gear shifting this exterior. And we're going to do our little mat chat with Mr. Morris. We're working on the word of the month, the 4th sentence. So go ahead and take a seat. Once we're done with the mat chat, we're going to do the entire form, what we just did, both halves together. We're going to keep running through that over and over and over again, as much as we can until the time runs out. Okay? Mr. Morris is taking over.
Hello. All right. Oh, it looks so cool. Yes. Sweet. Awesome. All right. So let me go ahead and get started. So your guys' word of the month is positive self-motivation with definite commitment. Now we're going over the fourth sentence, which is motivation also comes from focusing on the long-term results desired, not the daily disappointments and struggles. All right, what this means is motivation, the want to do something. If I'm motivated, I want to do something. All right, that's what motivation is. So, motivation also comes from focusing on the long-term results. That means that I am focusing on my big goal. I'm focusing on the thing that I want, like the big thing that I want, not the itty-bitty things, the big thing, all right? So for like me, that's my 5th degree. For you guys, that should be your 1st degree. That's a long-term goal. That is a result that you guys are trying to get. Now, that is the goal, not the daily disappointments and struggles. So what that means is if I am only focusing on the bad things that could happen day to day, then I'm never going to achieve my goals. But if I know what my goal is, the big thing, and even when days are like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I can't, or nope, I'm done, or any of those kind of things go through my head, well, I need to have the discipline. That's something we also learn in karate. I have to have the discipline to go there even when I'm not motivated to do it, right? So part of the definite commitment part of our word of the month is doing things even when you do not want to do them, all right? And that's where this comes in. Motivation also comes from focusing on the long-term results. That's, all right, I need to focus on this, or I need to keep working towards this, whatever it may be. As long as you focus on that thing, you will get there. Thank you, guys.
Okay, let's get restarted. Go ahead and get back to your spot. Stand up. We're going to be, like I said, reviewing harang over and over and over again. I think, at least for me, the best way that I practice, or what works for me the most, is if I just do a form over and over and over again, the entire thing, because personally I can't break down forms. I get them mixed up. So I learn all my forms in one night, and then I keep going over and over and over them. And if I mess up on one move, I restart all the way from the beginning. Now, this is going to be a little bit harder to do over virtual classes, so if anyone messes up, don't restart. Just keep going in this case, okay? But if you're practicing on your own, do that, okay? So therefore, harang. We're doing the whole thing. And go. Aya. I'm going to freeze right here. Just wait till a little bit of other people catch up. And pursue. Good, and then reset when you're done so I know. And then Jeff from right here. Wait, go back a move. Shift your feet and do your X block. Good, now step through and do your elbow. Good, now feet together and you're facing your left. And then do your round kick cover. And then pseudo in that same direction. Towards the side, Jeff, towards the side. Remember, so if you started the form facing the camera, these moves are side to side. Okay. Okay, we're going to do it again. Prepare for harang. Good, and go. Aya. Aya. And then freeze here. Wait for a little bit of other people to catch up. And keep going. Go and then step forward. Yes, yeah. Go ahead, reset when you're done. Good. Okay, we're gonna do this form one more time. Go ahead, reset. Whole way through. One more time. Therefore, harang. Go ahead, make this one your best one, guys. And go. Aya. Aya. Keep going. Aya. Good, and then reset. And then reset when you're done. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do, usually at the end of my classes, I like to do a drill that has to do with the, well, they used to be daily challenges, but weekly challenges now. But whatever the challenge is, I do a drill that has to do with that. So we're gonna be working on some hook, kick, action. Now, the weekly challenge, we are moving on to weekly challenges. So one, they're gonna be harder, and two, they're gonna be worth more. So definitely send in a video, either on Facebook or text, email us, whatever it is. Mr. Sandy already knows exactly what it is. I feel like you were just holding it up, what we were going to use. Let me get it real fast. So this went viral on the internet. I believe it was last year, but it doesn't matter. Is the bottle cap challenge. So this has to do with a lot of control and a lot of targeting. You guys are going to do a hook kick that has to, yes, a reverse hook kick. I forgot that huge detail. A reverse hook kick that will, if I can do it, that can fly off the bottle cap. Just the bottle cap, though. The container needs to stay still if there's someone holding it or if it's on a desk or whatever that is on. Preferably someone holding it. Yes, Zayden.
I was gonna say, how do you do a reverse hook kick?
That's why we're going over the drill. You see why I do these drills for the daily challenges? Because I don't want you guys to lose the technique. Because if you guys have good technique, the chances of you hitting the water bottle cap is going to increase drastically. Now, this is a weekly challenge, so it's going to take some practice. On Facebook and on Instagram, on our page, we have Mr. Churchma doing the challenge to show you guys and explain what it is. Yes, it took him a while. We keep getting questions about that. Of course it took a while. This is it's a difficult challenge. So you guys, that's why it's taking a week now. So we're going to try it out. A reverse hook kick. This is actually what basic class is doing right now. So go ahead and set towards your camera. Aya. Now, we have done a reverse side kick in many different combinations where we just turn and we do our side kick. Guys, it's the exact same thing except it's a hook kick. Okay, but the biggest challenge for a lot of people is not making it sloppy, because it's easier to do this and kick out your foot straight rather than me doing this and drastically swinging my foot. We're not doing any sloppy hook kicks. You have to chamber beforehand. So go ahead and set. Okay, now you guys, you will be kicking towards the camera. You will always be kicking towards this camera, towards me, just like I'm doing towards you. So you guys are going to point at the camera. We're going to break it down just like a basic class would. Okay, now you're going to point towards where your belly button is. Now you're going to point to the back, so away from the camera. Now you guys, remember, your feet are staying still just like a regular reverse kick. Now you're going to keep turning all the way. Good. See, you guys have done this before. This is nice. Okay, now I had, you guys are using your back leg, which I had my right leg in back. You guys are going to bring it up and hook. Good. The chamber is the biggest part, guys. Control your leg. Control your leg. Look at your target. Your target is the camera. Okay, so we're trying it again. Now, when I say go, I just want you to do the twist. And go. Twist. Good. Now bring it up and kick. Good. Okay, go ahead and switch your feet. We're going to get started on the next side. Good. Okay, now, you guys, you have to turn the other direction. You never want to turn immediately towards your back. You're always turning towards the stomach first, your belly button. Okay, so we're turning this way. Twist. Use your back leg, chamber, and hook. Okay, and you guys look at the camera real fast. Look at the cameras real fast. You're not, let me see back. Okay, when I'm turning, my chamber never starts from the ground. It's not going from the ground up. Okay, it's going here and then getting kicked out. Okay, so really watch that. Okay, now we're just going to be drilling it a few times. We're going to do 3 per side. Once you guys are done, just get in relaxed position so I know. 3 per side. And go. 1, 2, 3. Good. I'm on my other side. You guys, again, just immediately get to your next side. 1.
Done, ma'am.
2, 3.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah, I heard you, dude. Just get relaxed position so I know you're done. Mr. Moore, sir, report to the camera.
Yes.
Okay, guys, go ahead and take a knee or take a seat real fast. I'm going to say a few announcements, and then we're going to bow out real fast. Okay, so I already talked about this heavily. It is now a weekly challenge. It's harder, more practice, and it's worth more. So it is now worth 3 stripes if you guys get the video in, either on Facebook, email, anything like that. And we are keeping track of stripes. That means daily or weekly challenges, as well as homework. So we're keeping track of everyone who's turning in stripes so that next time you can come in, we have all your stripes ready for you guys. Now, testing videos. So testing is supposed to be coming up real soon. Now, there's 2 different ways that we're letting you guys do this. Either you can send in a video of this cycle's curriculum. So Wanyo and American Taekwondo 5 through 8. You guys send in a so send in a video of that. Thank goodness Mr. Morris was here, right? Okay, so Harong and American Taekwondo 5 through 8. You guys can send in a video of that, and we will get you your belt that way. Or you guys can double test. This is the second option. Double test next cycle when all of this is back to normal as much as possible. You guys would come in, double test. So you're testing for this cycle, which was all in Corona time, and then obviously next cycle when everything is back to normal. So there's 2 different ways to do that. It does not matter which one that you choose, but make sure that you are reading that email. There's a big email sent out all about testing and all about how to get your next belt. So please make sure you're reading that. Now, kids, I know you don't have your own email, and we're not obviously emailing you, but you need to ask your parents about that and talk to your parents about looking at that email sent so you can get your next belt, guys. I know all you guys want your next belt. Some of you guys are really close to level 3, so I want you guys to keep progressing. Stripes, obviously, I've talked about that. We're still handing out stripes. Do your weekly challenges. And leadership is now at 1:30. It used to be at noon. It is now at 1:30. We're changing it a little bit up. It's with Mr. Morris Monday through Thursday. Now, if you guys end up missing it because of maybe online schooling, or you have parents, maybe you have work that you have to do, you guys can always get back on Google Classroom or YouTube and watch the video just to get caught up a little bit of what happened during leadership time. And morning workout. There's a lot of announcements today. I'm so sorry. Keep engaged, guys. Keep engaged. Morning workout is at 10 a.m. with Mr. Ogle every day at 10 a.m. Actually, I don't think it's every day. It's Monday through Friday. It's Monday through Friday. I wish it was every day. But at 10 a.m., it's only 30 minutes, guys. It's a good way to keep moving. If you guys miss it, again, Google Classroom, our website. It's on, what's the other one? YouTube. There we go. I couldn't think of a word. Everything is everywhere, guys, on the internet. So make sure that you're looking out for that. A lot of announcements, but if you have any questions, as soon as we bow, I'll answer your questions. So go ahead and come to attention. Bow. Position. Hands behind your back. And black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, ma'am. Ladder proposition, ma'am. Mile high karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. Okay, YouTube Live, thank you for joining us.